night we drove to Nashville, the moon was riding high, with the dashboard softly glowing and the stars across the sky. There were old songs on the radio, there was coffee in your hand, and every mile felt like a promise only young hearts understand. We had dreams inside the windshield, we had faith beyond the rain, and every light along the highway seemed to softly speak your name. Take me back to Nashville, where the old songs filled the night, where your hand was close to mine beneath that silver light. Take me back to Nashville, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. There were motel signs and pine trees, there were diners open late, there were prayers beneath the silence, and a love that learned to wait. You were laughing at the window, I was singing out of tune, and the whole world felt much softer underneath that Tennessee moon. Now the years across the highways, and the road has changed its view, but every time the music rises, I am driving back with you. Take me back to Nashville, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was close to mine beneath that silver light. Take me back to Nashville, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Ooh, Nashville night, ooh, soft and bright, ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would give one highway, one more midnight sky, I would hold that moment gently and never say goodbye. For love is like a country song, it bends but never ends. It carries every prayer we made and brings us home again. Take me back to Nashville, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was close to mine beneath that silver light. Take me back to Nashville, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Take me back to Nashville, where I old songs find me, and the moon begins to shine. I'll meet you on that Nashville road, where your heart first met mine.
There's a gravel road I used to know, winding where the wild grass grows. Took it far just to find my way, but I never made it past yesterday. Left behind what I couldn't fix, chasing dreams in the middle of this. Every turn just led me back to the weight I couldn't unpack. Then I heard you call my name through the dust, through the rain. Right where the gravel road turns home is the place I'm not alone. Every mile that led me here was your hand that drew me near. Right where my broken heart let go, I found grace I didn't know. Now I walk, now I see, you were always there for me. I've been lost in a crowded town, trying hard just to slow it down. But the quiet truth I couldn't deny was waiting where I said goodbye. Every road that I outran led me back into your plan. Right where the gravel road turns home is the place I'm not alone. Every mile that led me here was your hand that drew me near. Right where my broken heart let go, I found grace I didn't know. Now I walk, now I see, you were always there for me. No map, no sign, still you were right on time. Through the dust and the unknown, you were leading me back home. Right where the gravel road turns home is the place I'm not alone. Every mile that led me here was your hand that drew me near. Right where my broken heart let go, I found grace I didn't know. Now I walk, now I see, you were always there for me. You were always there for me.
The old Sunday bell still rings inside my mind, from the little country chapel where the morning used to shine. Mama wore her gentle smile, Daddy held the door, and the whole world felt much kinder than it ever had before. Time may fade the steeple, and the fields may change their view, but every bell on Sunday still brings me back to you. The old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. There were hymnals on the benches, there were flowers by the door, there were children chasing sunlight across the wooden floor. Grandma sang the higher harmony with a tear upon her face, and I learned that love was holy in that little house of grace. Now the chapel stands much quieter, and the old road bends away, but when the music finds me, I am young again today. The old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. Let the bell ring low, ooh, where the old winds blow. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. If heaven has a doorway where the faithful voices rise, I know the ones who love me are singing past the skies. And every prayer they gave me, every hand that helped me stand, still rings inside that Sunday bell like a blessing in God's hand. The old Sunday bell still calls my heart to pray, like a song from golden mornings that the years can't take away. The old Sunday bell still echoes through my soul, and every time I hear it ring, I feel my spirit whole. The old Sunday bell still reminds me where I'm from, where every heart was held by grace and every soul was one. Ooh, let the bell ring low, ooh, where the old winds blow. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. So when the morning opens and the old songs start to swell, I find my way back home again through the old Sunday bell. The old quilt Mama made still rests upon the chair, with patches from our younger days and love in every square. There were pieces from her Sunday dress and Daddy's faded shirt. Every stitch became a story of the joy and of the hurt. Time may wear the fabric and the colors may grow thin, but every thread still holds the warmth of where my heart begins. The old quilt Mama made still wraps my soul tonight, like a prayer beside the window, like a candle burning bright. The old quilt Mama made still keeps the cold away, and every golden memory feels close enough to stay. She would sew beside the lamplight when the evenings settled low, while the radio played softly songs from long ago. Grandma told us little stories, Daddy smiled across the room, and the house was full of mercy in that warm and humble gloom. Now the room is standing quiet and the years have moved along, but I still feel their love around me when I hear an old sweet song. The old quilt Mama made still wraps my soul tonight, like a prayer beside the window, like a candle burning bright. The old quilt Mama made still keeps the cold away, and every golden memory feels close enough to stay. Ooh, the threads remain. Ooh, through joy and pain. Ooh, every melody brings my family back to me. If I could hold one evening from the house that raised my soul, I would thank the Lord for little hands that made the broken whole. For love is like a covering when the nights are hard and long. It keeps us warm through memories and through every old time song. Like a prayer beside the window, like a candle burning bright. The old quilt Mama made still keeps the cold away, and every golden memory feels close enough to stay. The old quilt Mama made still reminds me I am home, even when the road is lonely, even when I walk alone. Ooh, the thread So when the night grows colder and the old song softly plays, I hold the love she stitched for me in the old quilt Mama made.
There was a letter in the hymnal on the third row left-hand side, folded up between the pages where old prayers learn to hide. Josephine cleaned the little church with cotton gloves and a heart that hurt. She swept the aisle and dusted every pew, while the morning sun came breaking through. Her daughter Emily had left that town with angry words and her suitcase brown. Said, "Mama, don't pray me back again." Then disappeared beyond the county bend. But Josephine still set her place, still whispered mercy, still asked for grace. And every Sunday, soft and slow, she sang the hymn her child used to know. There was a letter in the hymnal where the tear-stained pages turn, a quiet little testimony of how long a mother burned. When the road was cold and love felt far away, God kept hope alive in the words she couldn't say. There was a letter in the hymnal, and heaven heard her pray. Years went by with no return, only candles left to burn. Emily chased a city sky, but every dream there passed her by. She worked 3 jobs and slept alone, changed her number, changed her home. But shame can follow like a train, through every station, through every rain. Then one night near Christmas Eve, she found a memory hard to leave, a church bell ringing through the snow, and her mama singing soft and low. There was a letter in the hymnal where the tear-stained pages turn, a quiet little testimony of how long a mother burned. When the road was cold and love felt far away, God kept hope alive in the words she couldn't say. There was a letter in the hymnal, and heaven heard her pray. Emily came home in the early spring when dogwood branches started opening. The chapel door was unlocked and wide with golden dust in the morning light. prayers are spoken out loud. Some rise quiet beneath the crowd. Some are folded, some are worn. Some wait years to be reborn. And every page that mercy turns, every wounded heart that learns, is held by one who never leaves, who plants new songs in those who grieve. There was a letter in the hymnal where the tear-stained pages turn. A quiet little testimony of how long a mother burned. When the road was cold and love felt far away, God kept hope alive in words she couldn't say. There was a letter in the hymnal, and heaven heard her pray. There was a letter in the hymnal, and a daughter on her knees, crying through the old words, Lord, remember me. And the God who saves every soul that's gone astray brought Emily back home through the word she found that day. By the altar, through the rain, grace was calling her by name. There was a letter in the hymnal, and heaven heard her pray. I have walked through every road, carried every heavy load, seen the valleys, climbed the heights, watched the tears fall from my eyes. Through it all I've come to know there's a place my heart can go, where your love will always stay, guiding me along the way. All my days are yours, my
night we danced in Alabama, the moon was shining low. With the bandstand by the river and the warm wind moving slow. You were wearing summer cotton, I was nervous as a prayer. Then the old song started playing, and love found us standing there. We had no way of knowing where the years would take us through, but every southern evening still brings me back to you. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. There were lanterns by the water, there were stars above the trees, there were whispers in the slow dance, carried softly on the breeze. You would laugh and call me darling, I would sing your favorite line, and the whole world felt like heaven for one sweet moment in time. Now the river keeps on rolling and the town has changed its view, but every song from back then still knows the road to you. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. Ooh, Alabama night, ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would play that old song one more time beneath the moon, I would hold your hand more gently and never let it in too soon. For love is not a dance floor that disappears with dawn. It lives inside the old songs and keeps on moving on. Take me back to Alabama, where the old songs fill the night, where your hand was soft in mine beneath the silver light. Take me back to Alabama, where the golden memories stay. Every time the music rises, I go dancing back that way. Take me back to Alabama, where our simple hearts were true, where every step beneath the stars still leads me back to you. Soft stars are shining and the old songs softly play. I'll meet you in Alabama, where we dance the night away.
Out past Hallelujah Hollow, where the red clay road runs still, there's a hand pump by the cedar trees at the foot of Shepherd's Hill. And hanging from a rusty nail, where the morning shadows fell, was a little dented drinking cup, the tin cup at Gracewell. Elsie may live by the pasture fence, with a garden full of peppermint, a screen door song and a flower-dusted chair, and a habit of beginning every day in prayer. Her daddy dug that well by hand, back when cotton ruled the bottom land. He carved one verse on a cedar rail: living water never fails. Folks would stop when the sun was high, wipe the road dust from their eyes, drink cold water from that battered cup, then leave a little lighter than they showed up. Elsie said the Lord can use a common thing, a nail, a cup, a broken string. What looks too simple for heaven to bless can still pour grace on wilderness. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell, for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell. Not silver, not shining, not polished for the town, just a humble little vessel where God's love came down. When the road turned dusty, when the spirit felt dry, there was still living water underneath that country sky. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell. One late summer when the creek ran low and the corn stood tired in uneven rows, a stranger came walking from the county line with a coat on his shoulder and a troubled mind. He kept his eyes on the gravel ground like he feared old names in a small town crowd. His hands were rough, his face was worn like a field left standing after hail and storm. Elsie saw him by the cedar shade where the pump handle cried and the shadows played. He reached for the cup but stopped halfway like shame had taught his hand to stay. She stepped outside with her apron tied, said, "Water's free, come rest a while. No one earns what the Father gives. Take and drink so your soul can live." He said, "Man, you don't know where I've been. All the bridges burned by my foolish sin." She said, "Child, grace is deeper still than any valley beneath this hill." There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell, for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell. Not silver, not shining, not polished for the town, just a humble little vessel where God's love came down. When the road turned dusty, when the spirit felt dry, there was still living water underneath that country sky. There was hope in the tin cup at Gracewell. His name name was Thomas from the ridge out west, running from a debt in his own chest. He'd left a daughter and a wife in tears, and carried silence 7 bitter years. Elsie didn't ask him to explain, didn't dress her sorrow up in blame. She brought him bread and a place to sit, then prayed so soft that the room grew still. By evening light he pulled a photograph, 2 little girls by a broken path. One had eyes like the morning blue, and a ribbon tied in her Sunday shoes. He said, I wrote but never sent a line, I thought forgiveness had missed its time. Elsie pointed where the well rope hung and said, the Lord ain't finished with anyone. Sometimes redemption starts with water, sometimes it starts with bread, sometimes it starts when someone hears the words we never said. Sometimes the way back home is not a highway wide, but a dusty road, a trembling soul and mercy walking beside. A tin cup swinging, a cedar rail, a tired hand that thought it failed. But Jesus meets the dry and worn and makes a well where hope is born. Day Thomas took the road with Elsie's Bible and a folded note. She packed him apples and a jar of beans and said, go home by grace, not by what you've seen. Weeks went by and the autumn came, maple leaves burned like altar flame. Elsie kept the cup on the rusty nail and prayed by the well when the daylight paled. Then one Sunday after church bells rang, a wagon rolled down a narrow lane. Thomas stepped out with tears in his eyes and a woman beside him trying not to cry. 2 little girls ran through the grass, past a cedar rail in the garden path. They drank from the cup and laughed out loud, like heaven had opened above that ground. There was hope in the tin cup at Grace Well, for every thirsty heart with a story it couldn't tell. Where the dust road bends by the cotton field, and the sunset shines on a wagon wheel. There's a screen doorbell with a tender ring, and a little store that taught the town to sing. Delilah May ran Jubilee store, with flour sacks stacked by the wooden door, a coffee tin, a checkerboard square, and a rocking chair for anyone there. She sold brown sugar, thread and beads, lantern oil and garden seeds. But on the counter by the Bible worn sat a penny jar from a time before. It had no lock and it had no name, just a paper tag with a faded frame. Take what you need, leave what you can, the Lord still works through an open hand. Delilah said a penny small can answer when the proud may fall, and what looks little in our eyes may be enough for heaven to multiply. There was grace in the penny jar at retired again. A young girl came from the railroad side with a bruised up heart she tried to hide. Her name was Millie from the Mill Road Bend, with no safe place and no steady friend. She bought one apple and a loaf of bread, counting coins with her eyes down red. Delilah saw her trembling hands, saw shame stand close like a shadowed man. She pushed the jar across the pine, said, "Child, mercy, don't count every dime." Millie whispered, "I can't pay this back, I'm already walking a broken track." Delilah smiled through the afternoon. "Grace, don't wait till the debt is through." The screen door sang in the summer heat, dust rose soft around Millie's feet, and something in that simple place felt like the Father making space. There was grace in the penny jar at Jubilee store, for the weary hands that couldn't carry more. Copper coins and folded prayers, hope left quietly sitting there. Not rich in silver, not dressed in gold, but warm as mercy. When the nights turned cold, when the road ran empty, when the cupboards were poor, God kept giving through the penny jar at Jubilee store. Weeks went by and the rain cloud stayed far beyond the hills where the bluegrass swayed. Millie came back at the edge of night, holding something wrapped up tight. She had taken more than bread that day, a silver brooch from the counter tray. Her hunger had spoken louder than truth, and guilt had followed her all the way through. She laid it down by the penny jar, said, "I don't know how I drifted this far. I thought if I carried one pretty thing, maybe I'd remember I was worth something." Her voice never made shame out of Millie's choice. She took the brooch and held her hand, said, "Child, worth fate, something you steal or earn. Sometimes forgiveness starts in a store, with rain-wet eyes by a wooden floor. Sometimes the Lord will turn a wrong into the first line of the healing song. A copper coin, a borrowed grace, a trembling soul in a humble place, a woman's kindness, a daughter's tears, a savior walking through wasted years. And every heart that comes undone can still be gathered by the Holy One. Pennies in her palm to hold. She said, "One is for the road behind, one is for the peace you're gonna find. And when you think the Lord is through, let these 2 coins remind you." By autumn, Millie swept the floor, stocked the jars at Jubilee store, learned to smile when the church bells rang, and joined the women when the choir sang. The penny jar grew day by day, with garden nickels and notes that prayed. Some left sorrow, some left thanks, some left hope from their riverbanks. There was grace in the penny jar at the Jubilee store, for the weary hands that couldn't carry more. Copper coins and folded prayers, hope left quietly sitting there. Not rich in silver, not dressed in gold, but warm as mercy. When the nights turned cold, now Millie keeps the counter bright and leaves the porch lamp on at night, for every traveler worn and poor who finds their way to Jubilee store.
The evening train to Carolina was rolling through the pines, with the sunset in the windows and your hand held close to mine. There were old songs in the carriage, there were prayers beneath the steam, and the world outside was glowing like a picture from a dream. We were young and full of wonder, with no worries on our way, and every mile of silver track felt like grace beneath the day. Take me back to Carolina on that evening train again, where the old songs filled the silence like a long-lost faithful friend. Take me back to Carolina, where the golden memories shine. Every rail beneath that sunset still leads your heart to mine. There were letters in your suitcase, there were flowers in your hair, there were dreams beyond the mountains floating gently through the air. You were laughing by the window, I was singing soft and low, and I never felt more certain than the night we watched it glow. Now the years have crossed the distance and the stations changed their name, but every whistle in the evening still calls me back the same. Take me back to Carolina on that evening train again, where the old songs fill the silence like a long-lost faithful friend. Take me back to Carolina, where the golden memories shine. Every rail beneath that sunset still leads your heart to mine. Ooh, Carolina light, ooh, soft into the night. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would give one journey through those hills of green and gold, I would hold your hand more gently and let the evening slowly unfold. For love is like a railway, it may bend beyond the view, but every song that travels finds its way back home to you. Take me back to Carolina on that evening train again, where the old songs fill the silence like a long-lost faithful friend. Take me back to Carolina, where the golden memories shine. Every rail beneath that sunset still leads your heart to mine. Take me back to Carolina, where our simple dreams were true, where every prayer beneath the stars was leading me to you. Ooh, Carolina light, ooh, soft into the night. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the old train calls me and the evening stars align. I'll meet you in Carolina on that golden railroad line.
Behind Shiloh house, where the red clay runs and the white sheets dance in the morning sun, there's a cedar line between two old trees where mercy moved in the laundry breeze. Esther Clay rose before daylight broke with river soap and a calico coat. She heated water on a cast iron stove and sang low hymns while the rooster crowed. She washed for widows, washed for farms, for children with dust on their Sunday arms, for railroad hands and the church choir rose, for anyone carrying more than clothes. Folks said Esther had a quiet gift. She could take what looked too warm to lift, and with patient hands and the washed up foam, make something tired feel almost home. She'd say, child, stains don't scare the Lord. He has seen worse and loved us more. What the world throws out beside the road, grace can wash and gently fold. There was grace on the wash line behind Shiloh house, where the weary laid burdens they couldn't speak about. White sheets waving like a prayer in the breeze, telling every broken heart he can still be clean. When shame hung heavy, when hope felt self, God kept mercy on the wash line behind Shiloh house. One Friday came with a muddy sky, rain in the ditch and smoke up high. A young woman named Bonnie stood by the gate with a torn blue coat and a face full of weight. She spent 3 nights near the county jail, had no good story anyone could tell. The town knew rumors before they knew her name, and every whisper felt like flame. She asked for work with her eyes turned down, said, I know I ain't welcome in this town. But Esther opened the back screen door and set clean towels on the kitchen floor. No questions cut like a sharpened blade, no sermon pressed on the mess she made. Just coffee poured in a chipped white cup and a gentle voice saying, don't give up. Esther said, you are not your darkest mile. You are not too far to be called child. The Savior knows what sorrow cost, and He still goes looking for the lost. There was grace on the wash line behind Shiloh house, where the weary laid burdens they couldn't speak about. White sheets waving like a prayer in the breeze, telling every broken heart you can still be clean. When shame hung heavy, when hope felt self, God kept mercy on the wash line behind Shiloh house. Bonnie learned to rinse and reign, depend robins sing. She learned the rhythm of a working day and how quiet love can clear away. Some folks brought clothes and wouldn't stay. Some left baskets and looked away. But Esther never let the gossip win. She just kept hanging mercy in the wind. One afternoon by the river bend, a little girl came with a note to send. Her mama's sick and her daddy gone. Winter coming hard before too long. Bonnie packed blankets from the cedar chest, added bread and a second-hand dress, then walked that road through the falling rain, carrying kindness past her own old shame. Sometimes the Lord takes wounded hands and teaches them to heal. Sometimes the ones who needed grace show others grace is real. Washed up full of river light, a cedar line stretched true, a woman given one more chance and learning what love can do. No stain too deep, no past too loud, no soul too lost beneath the cloud. When mercy moves through ordinary things, even old clothes can look like wings. By spring the yard was blooming wide, with lavender along the eastern side, and Bonnie laughed like a creek set free, hanging linens by the apple tree. The town changed slow, but it changed in time. One cup of mercy, one washed out line. Women came with baskets and prayers, leaving sorrow in the open air. Esther grew tired when the summer passed. Her hands moved slower with every task, but Bonnie stayed by the washed up near, singing the hymn she used to hear. One soft dawn when the fields turned gold, Esther smiled as the breeze turned cold. Said, keep this line for the ones cast out. There's always room behind Shiloh house. There was grace on the wash line behind Shiloh house, where the weary laid burdens they couldn't speak about. White sheets waving like a prayer in the breeze, telling every broken heart you can still be clean. Now Bonnie keeps the water warm in the porch lamp, burning through every storm. For every traveler turned around, for every soul that shame has bound.
The night we found forever, the stars were hanging low, with the radio playing softly and the river moving slow. You were standing in the moonlight with a smile I still recall, and I knew my heart had answered when I heard your sweet voice call. We had no golden fortune, no promise carved in stone, but love was in the silence, and it made the night our own. The night we found forever still shines inside my soul, like an old song in the distance, like a fire that won't grow cold. The night we found forever still brings me back to you. Every time the music rises, I feel that love come through. There were fireflies around us, There were flowers by the road. There were prayers beneath the quiet only young hearts could hold. You would laugh and call me darling. I would sing your favorite line, and the whole world felt like heaven in that tender summertime. Now the years keep moving onward, and the roads have changed their view, but every night with stars above me still reminds my heart of you. The night we found forever still shines inside my soul, like an old song in the distance, like a fire that won't grow cold. The night we found forever still brings me back to you. Every time the music rises, I feel that love come through. Forever stays through the passing days. Every melody brings your love back home. If time would give one evening from the days when love was new, I would hold your hand more gently and whisper I still do. For love is not a memory that disappears with dawn. It lives inside the old songs and keeps on carrying on. The night we found forever still shines inside my soul, like an old song in the distance, like a fire that won't grow cold. The night we found forever still brings me back to you. Every time the music rises, I feel that love come through. The night we found forever was more than words could say. It was a prayer beneath the heavens that still lights up my way. Forever stays through the passing days. Every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the old songs play tonight and the stars begin to bloom, I'll meet you in forever, where my heart first found you.
darkest night, every shadow fades away. as you gently lead my way. Washed away. Now I stand in what you've done, like the rising of the sun. Morning mercy rising up, filling every empty cup. Every breath a gift I see. Grace has come and rescued me. Morning mercy, fresh and new. Every promise still is true. I will walk in light today, as you gently lead my way. Every step I take is yours, every blessing you restore. From the night into the day, you have made a brighter way. Morning mercy rising up, filling every empty cup. Every breath a gift I see. Grace has come and rescued me. Morning mercy, fresh and new. Every promise still is true. I will walk in light today, as you gently lead my way. When I was lost and far away, you called me back, you made a way. Through the night I heard you say, my child, don't be afraid. Every doubt that filled my mind left the moment you drew near. Now I walk in truth, I find there's no reason left for fear. When you call my name, I will answer. When you call my name, I will answer. Through the fire and flame, I will answer. When you lead the way, I will follow. Every night and day, I will follow. I will trust in what you say. I was tired of walking circles round the same old broken place. Every step felt like a memory I was trying to erase. There were nights I talked to shadows. There were mornings I felt gone. But somewhere in the quiet, you were singing me back home. I didn't know the steps to take, but you knew how to lead. Waltz me back to grace, dear Lord, through the tears I could not hide. Hold me close when I am weak, keep me near your side. Waltz me through the valley low till my heart can finally see. Every turn I thought was lost was you leading me. I have danced with doubt and sorrow, held regret like an old friend, but your mercy kept on moving where my strength came to an end. Now I'm learning there is beauty in the scars I used to fear, for the hands that never left me are the hands that brought me here. I don't have to know the way when you are leading me. Waltz me back to grace, dear Lord, through the tears I could not hide. Hold me close when I am weak, keep me near your side. Waltz me through the valley you leading me. Every turn I thought was lost was you.